Hello! Hey guys, how is it going? It's Shabir from Velo City and welcome back to another Touhou day, guys. How is it going? After we didn't do Touhou last week, right? Or was it the week before? I can't remember, but there was a break. No, it was the week before. It was the week before. False alarm. But it's good to be back, man. It is good to be back. We have a lot of stuff to do today. I see the goal has been smashed. So let me close that goal real quick. Hello there, Rick. Hello. Kenzo, welcome, man. Well, Kagero, hello. Rick, hello. Dash, hello. Karo, hello. Weej, hello. Ernest, hello. Welcome, Duxless. How's it going? Karo? Oh, I already said Karo, hello, but hello again. Mr. Velcat, hello. Welcome, Krim. Welcome to this stream. All right, let me close that goal real quick, man. I mean, you guys have been saying, like, yo, bro, Shabir, when is the 250 goal coming? It's coming. I promise. This month is just a bit busy with other stuff, but next month, I promise the goals will be larger. Thank you, guys, man. Appreciate you massively. Thank you. All right. By the way, guys, how about that news? I didn't actually get to watch Nintendo Direct, but how about that news? By the way, I actually have my PlayStation connected. As you can see over here, I've got my PlayStation connected right now, man. So I could easily play now, man. Oh my god, dude. Like, what are the odds, right? What episode of Touhou are we on now? We're on 31. That means we've been doing this for about 31 weeks. A bit more considering we've been doing other Touhou content as well. But what are the odds that it happens now? Oh, after all these years, right? That's amazing, man. That is actually incredible. I feel like I'm kind of indifferent to remakes, but I feel like a Touhou remake is just so valuable, right? It's so valuable for all of the reasons that you can think of. Like the fact that it's not available on Steam. It's now it's being on console as well. It's incredible. Dude. What the heck? Yeah, 31 plus whatever decimal, you're not wrong. Monumental for so many reasons. Exactly. Should we make a... Well, okay, guys. When is it coming out? When is it coming out? Like, what's the dates for this? I'm down to make it, man. I'm down. First mainline game to be officially translated as well. And it's the Scarlet Devil game. It's the Scarlet Devil Mansion one, right? So, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. It is the Scarlet Devil Mansion incident, which is Kaleidoscope, the beginning of Kaleidoscope, right? Oh my god. September 10? Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, and that's insane, dude. That is actually insane. It's a collaboration between Zune and some others. Okay, and some others. Okay. Correct. Wow, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm game to start that goal whenever, man. It's September, so it's quite a ways away. So we can do it whenever now. Like we can do it now. We can do it closer to the time. But yeah. And there's a trailer as well. Lovely, man. Okay. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'll save it until like we actually react to it because I would love to watch it with you guys as well. So whenever that's requested, we can watch it then. But oh shoot. Right. So what I'm hearing is I know my birthday. I love it, man. I love it. September is when we vote as well. It's not a remake for cash grab and more preservation, reintroduction. Mr. Velcat. Exactly. Perfect. It literally works out so well. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to finally use like I want to see how they've done the controls. It's gonna be super interesting because obviously I have my own presets now, but it'll be interesting to see what button mapping that the official platform uses. So it's gonna be fun, man. I was gonna ask about that, by the way. Yeah, I was gonna ask if they kept the art style and all of that the same. Because I know like some remakes tend to like remaster the art style and stuff. But yeah. Nice. No, I don't think I'm familiar, Kagero. I don't think I know. Krim. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful for me. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, man. You know I'm gonna be playing that mode, bro. Come on, fam. It's crazy. I just came out and know. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Like I've got my uncle at Nexon who hit me up with that Blue Archive sponsorship. I've got my uncle who's a friend with Zune, and I told him, yo, can we get it on PS5? And can we get unlimited lives as well? No, I'm kidding. But again, speaking of like awesome stuff happening, man. Thank you to Blue Archive for sponsoring my stream this Saturday, man. Very, very excited for that. Super cool to, be noticed by Blue Archive and Nexon Senseis as well. Really appreciate it, and we'll be having a lot of fun with that. now my goal is that Touhou sponsor. I'm kidding. I know Touhou is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be quite difficult to get sponsored for because it's a very not niche. It can't be niche, right? But I feel like everyone's just doing their own. It's very community centric. So time to tidy up the cafe. My cafe is actually not too bad. It's not too bad. There's just a lot of stuff just plopped in there, but it works. It works. Right. Guys, today on the menu, as you can see, we have an entirely full goal as well. Kenzo, let me know whenever to refresh for the music section. But before that, I hope you guys are ready for some Shabir reading ASMR. No, kidding. I was gonna say Zun. Krim, you gotta get me a playlist, my man. Give me a playlist so we can have a listen to it. Guys, we have some reading to do. Some reading is on the menu. No, yo, bro, I'm gonna be reading for the next couple of hours, man. Kagero? You never know, man. We're finally becoming professional streamers with these sponsorships, you know? No, I'm kidding, man. But I'm very grateful. All jokes aside, I'm very humbled and grateful to be in a position that I can be to enjoy all of this content and to be noticed by, you know, so many prominent members of the community, so many incredible creators as well. It's awesome, man. Oh. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. What the hell? That's a 10,000 FPS. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god. Krim has just given me... Okay, so first things first, guys. We're going to be reading The Grimoire of Marisa. Very, very excited. I've heard it's about 20,000... Wait, hold on. Is it 20,000 words, is it? 18,300 words. 18,300 words. So, guys, get some drinks, get some snacks, sit back, relax, and enjoy my read-along. And we got some good BGM for this as well. It's... Oh, beautiful. We'll just have this on repeat. Is that right, Krim? All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well done, guys. Let me put that in the new calc and over. That is not me. That is Kenzo. Get out of there, bro. Now you can go back to the other. Okay. Could you link it to me again? I don't think I have it bookmarked anywhere. But I actually did put it into the calculator, and that is how I came with the numbers. So it worked out really well. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't seen this yet, right? We will. Nice. Yeah. Hold on. It should be actually quite fast. Fair enough. We actually came up with a calculator that is super easy to use to find out how much your request costs. So it's not currently like available to everyone at the moment. It's just for me, but it helps a lot, man. So Krim said this was 18,300 words. I just slapped that in there, 18,300, and boom, Bob's your uncle. And or you can like copy text into there as well. You can do watch party, watch along, gaming, anime. So it's really, really easy and simple for everyone to use. We will make this an official thing that you guys can use yourself, but at the moment it's just a local thing for myself and the mods. Yeah. Yes, finally, we actually have manga as well. So we've basically all of this is subject to change, but you know, like as we do more and more. But I've set it to like, you know, a standard shonen manga, which is 17 to 25. Then there's double length, and then there's triple length. So you know, you can like put all that stuff in there and see what it comes out to. And then we'll you know, like play it by ear. If things feel like they're too long or too short, we'll adjust it like that way. Right. Krim, you legend. You know what? Let's go. From the first one. Put anime girls as the border. I like the way you think, man. I like the way you think. Who is the smartest in Touhou? Ran, probably? Or Yuka? Yukari's quite smart as well, right? Any of them, any of the Shiki guys. Shiki guys? Yes. DM me for those. Cherno, Pachuli. Hey, hello there, Icarus. How's it going? Welcome. Aiden? Fair enough. Pachuli, of course. Yeah. Nitori. Right. The Sage. Fair enough. All right, guys. Without further ado, shall we? It's different levels of smart. In through certain metrics, I could be counted as smart as well, right, guys? I'm playing. All right, let's get started. Here we go. The Grimoire of Marisa. Whew. Are you ready? I hope you guys are, man. Let's go. Bro, this art is beautiful, man. Oh my god. Exactly. The Grimoire of Marisa. In a world without rules, Danmaku is nonsense. Wow, okay. Forward. The stars that shoot through the night sky. Can you guys read that, by the way? I don't know if I can. Hold on. It's a bit small. Let me see if I can zoom in, actually. Menu. Ooh. Read the settings, perhaps? Not at all. Yeah, it's a bit tough. I don't even know how I can. Ooh, this is hard. Image fit. Keyboard behaviors. I actually don't know how you can zoom. That control plus doesn't work. I'll show you what happens when I control plus it. It's a bit. Stop it. Strip margin. No, that's that. Okay. Alt F4. Get out of here. No, this is what happens when I control zoom. Yeah, it just zooms in that. Nah, the wheel doesn't zoom, sadly. It just does that. What about literally this though? No, that doesn't do it either. Wait, does Mangadex not have a zoom function? Does it not? Ooh. Oh, I mean, are you implying that it should work here? Yes, that's. Oh. Wow. Kagero, thank you very much. What the hell? Pulse up. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't. You have to actually go on. Oh, shoot. Sure. All right. That's better. That's better, yeah? Yeah, it's gotta be better. Actually, I'll max it out to that. Yeah, it's fit to width. Gotcha. Hello, Ghost of Mint. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Right, forward. The stars that shoot through the night sky, the butterflies that dance to the scent of flowers, the water that flows seeking lower altitudes, and the deep dark mist. All natural phenomena have some sort of cause behind them. Humans created reasoning to place an explanation on these phenomena, and so everything that could be seen was to become possessed by the human race. Hello there, Space Marine. How's it going? Kagero is the smartest. I like that. Supposedly, naturally occurring phenomena were explained differently throughout various places. The human race, who saw out a unified form of reasoning, would come to believe that all one, or maybe even all forms of reasoning were false. However, the yokai think like this. All observations, phenomena, and all forms of reasoning behind them are true. This is precisely because all yokai were born from the thoughts behind phenomena themselves. I happened to see the Tengu's notepad once. The Tengu had written all of the events of the world in that notepad. That notepad described all of the most insignificant things of daily life from a completely different point of view of mine. It seemed as if the Tengu's observational skills transcended my capability to comprehend the world that the Tengu had claimed for her own. Even if that was just an insignificant daily life. I let this soup, welcome man. By recording everything, the Tengu was able to see something unseen before. As I thought, I decided to compile a book of why Yo, Marisa, the author, bro, damn. I had become everyday scenery of my life. Spell cards. I think I am fit to it, but that's alright. This works anyway. Thank you, though. Kagero. Although to recall memories far older than the time I saw the Tengu's notepad, I may be able to acquire hints for new magic by writing them down. From that train of thought, this book was born. It is the only Danmaku grimoire in Gensokyo that a human has ever written. It is absolutely not a copy of Alice's grimoire in any way. I want to become able to use more magic. No, I plan to become more able. I will eventually be called a great witch. I won't spare any effort needed for that purpose, and I hope this book will be another step in obtaining that goal. She's studious, man. Okay. Well, if it doesn't, I'll just name it into something grandiose, like the Illusion Danmaku Artifact Encyclopedia, and palm it off to a library for a high price. It'd be okay either way. Respect, man. You gotta make some money somehow, bro. The Grimoire of Marisa. Alright, well, here we go then. Dream sign, evil ceiling circle, Reimu Hakare, often seen, movement style, stress type. Is that reference level, is it? Thank you so much for that, Kenzo. Yeah. A spell card in which movement is limited by charms. You're bound in place by charms that slowly strangle to death. The fast charms aren't aiming for you, so it's not as difficult as it looks. Why don't she just aim them straight at you? It's a bit of a tangent, but the charms that Reimu uses in Evil Sealing are like a potato chip bag that's full to the brim. If you try to take them, it'll spring a trap. Okay, I see. There's nothing especially interesting inside, though. It's only a trap. Lovely. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Where am I? Alright. Let's go. Dream Sign. Duplex Barrier. Reimu Hakure. Confirmed during the Eternal Night Incident theatrical type. 3 stars. A spell card with a mysterious power that turns space inside out. If an arena is enclosed in that border, my magic's range also widens. I indirectly... Oh, they're from Insane Mode. Yeah. Hello there, Ray. How's it going? Welcome. The border affects everything within the lines, and with 2 borders, it's as if there were no borders at all. You can find a gap somewhere in the space, 2 borders will cover it up. Wow. 4 stars now. Duplex Danmaku Bounded Field. Confirmed during the Eternal Night Incident theatrical type. The large-scale version of the Duplex Barrier. This time I'm trapped in the inside part of the barrier. Okay. To put it bluntly, Duplex Barrier is scarier and stronger. This one is like a tactician getting caught up in his own schemes. This sounds like Zun's own playthrough. He's like, bro, what have I done? Flying Mysterious Shrine Maiden. A desperation spell card Reimu pulls out from the unconscious state. Seldom seen. She never looks at you while the spell is in effect, and so you're limited to retreating. Her attack is an omnidirectional Danmaku with no blind spots or just randomly shooting. She's not looking, so I guess that's bound to happen. I thought about it for a while, but I don't see the benefit of not looking at your opponent during battle. It just seems like it's a disadvantage. Hey, it's Aura. Haha. Right. Fancy Seal Blink. Long distance marathon. Only Reimu is able to perform it, so it can't be used as reference. Oh. Reimu itself only moves in a straight line, but somehow completely surrounds you. If you think she'll pass you from the front, she'll pop out from behind you. The Tengu and Sakuya do something similar. Tengu is speed, and for Sakuya is just teleportation. Reimu's technique isn't something cheap like that. Hey, yo! Glazing Reimu, I like it, man. Hey, hello, the Zan. Welcome. How you doing? You probably don't get what I'm talking about, but I really don't get it myself. Reimu says that the boundary surrounding the barrier can't be seen in and of itself, so it appears to everyone that an enemy is there. Is it just looping around a small world, or maybe it's something like 2 mirrors facing each other? Reimu has a lot of spell cards like this. They don't aim directly at you, so it's like being made fun of. Wow, okay. A spell, Divine Spirit Fantasy Seal, often seen, yeah? A spell card that forcibly seals you with bullets of light that ignore the laws of physics. She can exterminate you, any and all yokai by force with it. The yokai hate this light the most, and it's very difficult for them to withstand it. It's painful to humans too. I heard. Very excited, man. Looking forward to playing it. What is the seal anyway? Maybe it's putting away something used in keeping... Oh my god. Ah, there's a fighting game. Oi. Holy Relic Yin Yang Sanctifier Orb. A spell card where she throws a giant Yin Yang orb that was tucked away somewhere at you. Surprisingly heavy lifting for Reimu. Getting hit by the Yin Yang orb hurts in a physical way. Since it's an ordinary heavy hard ball, although the large ball is hot and heavy, it won't flatten the human on the receiving end. I see. Often used when angry. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold on, let's we can pause. Yeah, nice one. That was very. What a good track, man. That was a great track. All right, but now let's go through the entire. Let's see how many playlists we go through. We have Krim has given me. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playlists. So let's see how many we get through as we read. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay. Divine Arts, Demon Binding Circle, often used when angry. A spell card in which mysterious powers take away the freedom of the body to move. It binds only in a certain way, which seems... Oh, I love this, man. Which seems to be how it also binds humans as well. Once the technique begins, Reimu loses all... Hey, welcome back, Kenzo. Reimu loses all freedom of movement until it stops, but because Reimu can't move, capturing the spell card is easy. Just keep at a distance and watch carefully. Even while watching the unmoving idiot Reimu, can I restrain myself and keep from moving as well? That is the biggest problem. Fantasy Heaven. Rumi becomes a completely... Will I see some of the spell cards I'm familiar with as well? I assume I will, right? Depending on us getting on to some of the later characters. Oh, let's see. Whoa! Look at that. Oh, let me lower it down a bit. Put it down. There you go. How does volume balance, guys? Is it good? Remy becomes completely impossible to touch. Opaque, invisible man status. This seems like Remy's final attack, but it looks like she just closes her eyes and the Danmaku aims itself and fires towards the enemy automatically. By the way, good? Lovely. By the way, from the beginning, spell cards were nothing important. I try to show this playful manner when I name my spell cards. However, otherwise, I have no chance to win. This is merely nothing but the power Remy was born with. A spell card she never has to use, so the name of the attack must also come from heaven. Damn. Night sign, Nightbird. Oh, Rumia time! Confirmed during the Scarlet Mist incident. Won't use this as reference. They say that birds can't see in the dark. Rumia is a dark yokai that even avoids light, so she might not have even seen a bird before. She doesn't look like she doesn't look that much like a bird either. Incidentally, the spell card is too simple to have any special points worth mentioning. Boring. Firefly sign, meteor on Earth. Wriggle Nightbug. Okay, a spell that confirmed during the Eternal Night incident as well. Oh, that's the Scarlet Mist incident. Eternal Night incident here. A spell that patterns the fireflies lights after falling stars. Fireflies blink periodically, so it's rather simple. I think they float too lazily to be falling stars. Stars are definitely supposed to zip through the air. Firefly sign, little bug storm. Alright. A swarm of insects. Oh. A swarm of insects completely covers your field of vision. That's it. That's literally it. Yeah. No, I didn't get some. I heard the good news, man. I heard, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's call it bugging when everything else you can see is covered. Excuse me, in cluttered colors. The first of the bug type spells. Alright, hidden bug. Hermit of an endless night. Okay. Oh my god, they actually do give the kind of essence of bugs. A swarming bugging spell card. Why can't insects just stay in their cocoons and lead a quiet life? The spell card seems something like a warming up for insects that have woken up from hibernation. This is the power of nature. There's no need to reference this magic. How many people are gonna ask it? Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing, bro. That's how like insane the news is, I feel. Man. Jealousy sign. Green-eyed monster. Pasi Mizuhashi. Saw on the way to the underworld. Slave type. Invisible. A spell that impels the frustration of fleeing from a monster of unknown form. On closer inspection, Pasi leaves everything to the monster and does not move herself. Looks fun. This is an invisible slave type spell. This type of spell card is one of the ones I want to have. If I create a slave type spell card myself, what should I make as slaves? I'd like to spend my life looking for slaves. Okay, Marissa, damn. Pasi, I remember the name. I don't think I remember. What? I wish it said the... Actually, no, of course it wouldn't say the games because this is from Maris's POV, right? Yeah. Stage 2, Touhou 11. Right. Okay. Got you. Oh, the snake one. Okay. That's alright. That's the one that chases you all over. Yeah. Okay. Right. Grandfather Cherry Blossoms Shiro's ashes. Party Mizashi, a special kind of party stunt. Sprinkle the ashes that I can't tell of what, and flowers will bloom. Regardless of season or tree type, they will bloom. Though I know what. Not wrong. Yes, correct. Everyone is amazed by the flowers. That's what's really amazing. What's really amazing are the ashes. I wonder where she hides those. I'm jealous. By the way, dodging flower petals is nothing special. Alright. Tongue cut sparrow, large box and small box. I think I remember this too. A clone technique that makes a fake Pasi appear. Even fairies know that the big one is the wrong one. If it were up to me, I'd still like to choose the big one. Because rather than the coins in the small box, it's better for me to have the yokai in a big box. Malice sign, midnight anathema ritual. Alright. Not jealous of that. The unfortunate spell, which is supposed to be ominous but actually looks pretty. The flames of jealousy released from the spiteful 5-inch nails are ironically brilliant. Maybe it would be fun to have a midnight anathema ritual. I wonder who I should have a grudge against. Ah, right. Nitori time. Trauma in the glimmering depths. Oh my god, brother. I don't have any clear memories of drowning, but this spell card made me recall a scene looking up from the bottom of the water. Maybe I'm blocking out memories of nearly drowning when I was a kid. By the way, I don't think I will imitate this Danmaku. It really makes me feel anxious and disturbed. Oh no. Alright. Water sign. Kappa's Pororoka. This one's a flash flood. This spell card only directly converts water into a Danmaku form. However, that is quite difficult. This spell card goes well with my taste for powerful techniques, but to consistently make this precise movement to avoid water is difficult. If I use this as a reference in the future, perhaps one that converts water into boiling water would be good. I expect it to be powerful. Alright. Kappa, monster cucumber. Nitori. Kappas love cucumbers. Cucumbers are gourd-type vegetables with a large amount of moisture. Hey, hello, Nrat. No, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. The NRAT. Even if there was a festival where tomatoes were thrown to hit people, I would rather have them chilled and salted than eat them. I also eat the Danmaku with me, so. Yo, Ninja, welcome, man. How's it going? Cold sign, cold snap. Let's see. Really cold. The snow on cold days is really small and fine. Cold snap means cold wave. In such a cold day, even dogs that often run around outside would sleep in a kotatsu with a sideways glance, but meeting her on a terribly cold day would be the worst. At best, there's probably nothing to do but mimic the dog and keep warm. Ah, man, I understand. Winter sign, flower wither away. Let's see. A spell card that feel, bruh, beautiful. Oh my god, man. God damn. A spell card that feels like flowers withering at once, but this kind of wilted Danmaku is no match for me. But I can't deal with the cold. Yeah. Flower sign, gorgeous sweet flower. Hong Mei Ling. Nice. Nice one, Dash. Mei Ling time. This spell card belongs to the one in charge of the... So what is the organization of this, by the way? What order is it going into? Going as? The one in charge of the flower beds of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. This Danmaku gives you an image of a flower blooming, like a reversal of Letzi's. Okay. Hold on, let me lean back and read. Actually, this is a spell card born from magnifying the same pattern again and again. I will classify this type of spell card as a fractal type, like snowflakes, right? This kind of Danmaku is often simple. This is because if the next wave of Danmaku incoming has the same shape, you avoid it in the same way. It sure is pretty to look at, though. Right, okay. So good. Wow, it is beautiful to look at. Fractal, yeah. Colorful lights, flower palm, flowery sign. Damn, Mei Ling, alright. The portion of the lotus that floats above water is lovely, but in the water it becomes something terrible. Not quite as pleased that part isn't reproduced with Danmaku. Perhaps there may be something terrible happening to Mei Ling, but who is standing in the center of this? But lotus roots sure are yummy. How about lasers in the shape of lotus roots? Is that unrefined? Her own decimal system. Love it. Oh, is it actually? I wouldn't be surprised. Colorful sign, extreme colorful typhoon. A Danmaku made to resemble rain. Speaking of things that you could represent well with Danmaku, there's snow, rain, starry sky, flower petals, sumo wrestlers, purifying cells. But compared to those, rain is easy to dodge. It ranks next to snow as easy to dodge because their bullet paths are straightforward, right? Incidentally, it said that the rain this person uses is like that from waving around a watering can, sprinkling water all over the flower beds. Or rather, I just said that. Marissa is quite the funny one, man. I think if colorful water was sprinkled, then colorful flowers would bloom. But is that right? I'll try it out next time. If rainbow colored flowers would bloom, then by fighting above rainbow colored flower beds, you could use some hard to see techniques. By the way, this Danmaku is a prototypical bug type. Yomu time. Hell Realm Sword. 200 Yojana in 1 slash. Okay. Wow. Unique Danmaku in which other Danmaku is sliced. Looking back on my observation in that place, each Danmaku was altered with a feeling a little like a live performance, or like she hadn't had enough practice, or like she was waiting to see my move in a game of rock, paper, scissors. For some reason, it was like a play. Let's call it a theatrical type. By the way, the large orbs come from Yomu's ghost harp. It can shoot Danmaku well enough, so maybe that is the real body. I love this track, man. Human Realm Sword, Delusion of Enlightenment. The concept behind this attack is enlightened humans ascending to heaven's open door only to fall. I see that the Danmaku chases you from behind so you're forced to the front. Quite a stubborn spell card. Yeah. Wow. Oh, look at this one. Heaven's Sword, 5 signs of the dying Deva. Yomu. Wow. Wow. Like the signs the celestial sees when it's time for it to die, the 5 signs are a loss of self-awareness. The flower crown withering, sweating from the armpits, dirtying the robe, and the body losing its light. To put it in an easy to understand and less incredibly boring way, your hair gets messy, you sweat, your clothes get dirty, and you stink. Something like that sounds like the signs of a middle-aged Yo! What's going on here? She's attacking us all! Oh man. No, people want to avoid those at all costs. Those signs are a matter of fact for humans. On the contrary, if you can avoid these phenomena, then you probably won't die. Always have fun, keep your head on straight, and always be cool. Always be in a cool place, and don't exercise, change your clothes often, and flowers. That should make a human look like they're not about to die. By the way, the Danmaku is an utterly simple straight ball and a straight line attack. Easy to let your guard down, but it's like unexpectedly difficult. I don't think it really fits the motif of the name though. 6 rounds sword. Marisa unranked. Yeah, that makes sense. Yomu with 6 realm swords, ageless obsession. A spell card where the user cuts around herself at super high speeds. Generally, once Yomu readies herself, tends to run high for everyone, and time seems to run slower than usual. So if the attack lasts for even a moment too long, she can't stay concentrated. Because of that, it's a very busy spell. I can say from personal experience that a cut at that speed isn't as scary as one might think. Thinking about it calmly, if she misses, it leaves a fatal gap in her defense. It's hard for spells like this that slice their surroundings indiscriminately to avoid gaps. Right. I feel like we're getting hints from Zun himself on how to combat these. Celestial Star Sword as the silent Nirvana. Yomu readies her sword and tensions run high. It doesn't feel as though time is passing slowly, but the truth is that as she concentrates, she doesn't hear any sound, and even color itself is lost. But even if you dodge, isn't there an effect? If you can't hear, it gets harder to avoid. If the color is lost, you can't tell things apart. Maybe I'll try the sound next time. Monochrome. Silent Spark. Damn. Alright. Enlightened Sword. Rise from Delusion. Fighting game. A spell card of only striking blows. This isn't Danmaku, is it? Touché. By the way, Rise from Delusion is apparently the boat that ferries souls across the Egan from the world of the unenlightened. Basically, a literal translation would be, I'll kill y'all, slash. Alright then. Pascal, a moon reflecting satellite, slash. Alright. Can only be seen on the night of a full moon. Damn, brother. A spell card that unleashes the... Bro, it's Senmon Zakura right here, man. Unleashes a high-speed attack which reflects the light of the moon. Eyes are dazzled by the chilly radiance. After a long period of accumulation, the wavering moment of the moonlight is finally cut, and a ball of light surrounds the area instantly in a fearsome, indiscriminate attack. Its weak point is that while it is powerful, it takes a great deal of time to store up the power. If you move when charging, it won't hit. From my experience, I just want to avoid getting cut by Yomu slashing like an idiot. But just what is the light of the moon made of? From just a small amount that the tip of the sword takes in, countless daggers blanket the earth. I want to do some research on a spell card that uses the light of the moon too. A laser of the moon's light, Moonlight Ray. I think I've heard a spell card with that name before, but it's probably my imagination. Night Blindness. Oh, excuse me. Song of the Night Sparrow. Hello there, Janice. How's it going? Welcome. Leave all Yomu alone. welcome. Let me take a quick water break. Right. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, wait, chicken? Rooster? Go, sorry, it's been a busy week. Thank you, man. When the sun goes down, the road on the edge, the human village becomes completely dark. If one carelessly uses this road during the night, they might hear strangely noisy singing. That's not what a sparrow looks like. Let me miss your spell card. Unique Danmaku, which reduces one field of vision. There is nothing particularly difficult about the Danmaku by itself, but not being able to see far away is terrifying. This type of spell card is meant to scare away the opponent rather than attack with Danmaku. And in a manner similar to the feeling of oppression during the rainy season, they feel compelled to avoid the attacker. Right. Hold on. Okay. Wound sign, pain flow. Oh, okay. Hina Kagiyama. Ripples near the river that flows down from the mountain. Too unlucky to be used as a reference. Ripples of pain. She likes to savor bad omens in her body. Just by getting close to her, misfortune will surround you. The spell card uses her speciality well. specialty well. As she spins in the water, it starts to sting. I can't copy the spell card, nor do I want to. Okay, okay. Hina Kageyama. Floor time. Broken amulet. Down market that just throws broken amulets. Since they're broken, they fall apart immediately, and their fragments fall irregularly in the spell. Yeah. Oh god, I really don't want to get hit by one. It's a bad omen. If it's Reimu against her, she'd be fine. She has more amulets than Hina. And they aren't broken. Hold on. Alright. The random vase. There's a lot written down on them though. Horror. Well bucket dropping monster. User Kisume. Seen in the evening from fall to winter. It's only a jerk in the box. A spell card where one is suddenly attacked from plates like the top from places like the tops of trees or a cave ceiling. But if there's nothing surprising about a surprise attack, then there's no surprise. Oh god. Spider. Cave spider's nest. Yamame Kurodani. Spider webs are generally found in dark and cramped places. Her spider web is also used as a trap. However, there's also a Tsuchigumo. It's not a normal spider, so it can stick to you and draw you in instantly. It's a relatively dramatic theatrical type. It's an insect mystery. Huh? Oh, it does look like a spider's web here. A spider web. Damn, okay. Alright. Ooh! What a track. Okay, Miasma sign. Filled Miasma. Yamame Kurodani. Hello, Francis. How's it going? Bad for your help. An uninviting cave filled with poisonous air. As long as she's not there, even caves aren't that uninviting. Shikigami. Banquet of Ran time. Okay. Banquet of 12 general gods. Wow. It's an amazing slave type spell. In this unfair spell card, one can remotely control 12 slaves. I do not want slaves moving without my control. These slaves' attack seems very intense if one casually observes. On closer inspection, it's only a simple attack repeated several times. Just keep an eye on the one spinning in the middle and it's not that scary. Shikigami's shot, ultimate Buddhist. Ran Yakumo. That's certainly a manji symbol. Ran forcefully spins the surroundings around. It's like a folk dance in the temple's garden. Strong people always have at least one spell card like this that restrict their movements. She's the embodiment of composure, like the palm of Buddha. By the way, eminent god will have chest hair in the shape of manji. Truly, gods are on another level. Kokuri-san's contract. Run. Alright. I learned who Kokuri-san was afterwards. It seems that something like a ghost fox was called by humans, became conceited and began pretending to be Inari. However, even though this ghost liked to play pranks, it quickly got tired of pretending and began to take pleasure in frightening humans. Among the humans of the village, it seems that it's popular to call out Kokuri-san to play a game of divination. Maybe there's some merit in trying it out. I could manage to get a slave. Shikigami, protection of Zenki and Goki. Alright, this is another slave that can't be seen. This fox used quite a few slaves, but the surprising thing is she's a slave herself. Superman, soaring en no Ozuno. Alright, a technique that seems to rapidly raise one's physical capabilities. This is a yokai feel to it. En no Ozunu was a magic user from a very, very long time ago. Many times my superior. She flies through the air, releasing many kinds of slaves at the same time. When Ran uses the spell card, she gives the impression of that magic user. It's not summoning at all. With the image of that magic user alone, she rapidly raises her physical capabilities. Damn, yokai. Damn, alright. Chen time! Wizard side. Phoenix egg. Okay. Seeing blazes like scarcely traveled roads, I'm concerned about the eggs. A spell card that flings birds' eggs down. Danmaku is formed from these eggs, making what you could say is a simple kind of attack. Rather than the power of a yokai cat, it's the power of the eggs. She's a cat after all. Only got flight of Idaten. Chen. Right. Doping type. A technique that rapidly raises... Oh shoot, actually doping. Bro, what? Rapidly raises one's physical capabilities, even under the best circumstances, even with a quick and cunning yokai. A cat is a technique that can further augment their speed. This kind of unreasonable power-up technique can't be imitated by humans. Only God, rumbling Jikokuten. Okay. Chen. Alright, in this spell card, one raises their arms to the heavens and shouts in a strange voice, making the surroundings vibrate. Give me your energy! Oh man. sending all the accumulated pulp fluttering through the air. You hold your breath, nothing good can come from inhaling dust. 3 sacred treasures, sword. Kane, alright. Used for history lessons, it seems. The sword of the 3 sacred treasures referred to Ama no Murakumo. Oh my god. Ama no Murakumo no Tsurugi. A slash from the sword makes grass unable to grow in that area. Damn, bro. A spell card recreates that sword's barrenness. Ultra weak. Okay. Wow. Marisa's not holding back, bro. Lantine. 3 sacred treasures. Orbs. Kane Kamishiri Sawa is her name. Okay. Right. Oh, I see. Familiars is the same as slaves, right, in this context. Okay, cool. This is also used a lot in history lessons. Thank you for that. She's one for hands-on education. The orb of 3 sacred treasures refers to Yasakani no Magatama. It looks like a yin-yang orb. I thought those unpleasant curves felt familiar somehow, and it turns out they look like ghosts. Maybe the Magatama is a ghost figurine. Yeah, makes sense. Land 3 sacred treasures. Mirror. Kane Kamishira Sawa. I can't get a name right, man. Kamishira Sawa. Often used in lessons for senior students, the mirror of the 3 sacred treasures refers to Yata no Kagami, an inferior version of the usual mirrors. With the bad reflectivity, the reflected image comes back with an oddly different shape. Maybe that's what she wants to say. Alright. A returning bridge, Ichijo. Fractal type, this one. Wow. A return bridge that's said to temporarily return a lost life. Since it returned life, the Danmaku also returns. If you return to the path, then it'll probably turn out to be this kind of Danmaku. The impression that my master spark probably wouldn't change whether I return. Ooh, I like the song. Oh, sorry guys, I got something in my eye. Oh, damn. In the past or advance into the future. In other words, the speed of light is unchanging throughout space-time. Just as I thought, lasers are the strongest. We all hate lasers here, man. Oh goodness. Death song, Perage in the deep fog. Alright. Komachi! Not on the water type, but I Percy type. Okay. I have no motivation to reference it. Komachi's chichis, bro. A rhyming spell card using a boat riding on a large number of ghosts. While I've written about many kinds of spell cards in this book in order to widen my own magical repertoire, rather than to research methods of defeating them, really controlling ghosts like this is something I cannot use as reference. Even so, it shouldn't be possible to ride a boat on ghosts that float in the air. What is the job anyway? Yeah, you know what? For me, it's the bananas, man. The bananas. Yeah, the curved bullets, man. Flip. Okay, Komachi on Onozuka. A spell card that entwines ghosts. Entwined ghosts are the worst kind of nuisance. You can shoo away mosquitoes, but your hand will go right through a ghost. Why did you still take damage if they just passed through you? The secret of ghost gloominess must be hidden there. Death Prince of Life. Popular parlor trick. The coins. A spell card where an opponent is shown how much money their life is worth. That's crazy, bro. The adaptation of being surrounded by money tarnishes the beauty of this fearsome Danmaku. What concerns me is that no matter who received the fortune telling, there aren't any differences in the amount of money. Are we being fooled? By the way, a human's life is priceless. Oh, alright then, Marisa. Alright then. Alright, Shizuha Aki. Seen only around the end of May, depressing in many ways. End of fall, sorry. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, falling leaves are turned into a spell card. Unlike flower petals, these are more dull. There's a bit more. Oh, I see. Marisa is good, man. There's a bit of a miserable feeling. Like the melancholy that comes when I have to clean my garden and I don't want to copy this spell card. Alright, and now we got Minoriko Aki. A maiden's heart is as seen at the beginning of fall. Is it really that fickle? The color and direction of the Danmaku change very quickly. I realize that the weather during fall often changes often, but I'm not sure whether a maiden's heart changes that easily or not. It looks simple at first, but what does it mean when the change of heart increases the bullet density? Oh god. Minorika Aki again with Shikigami, promise of the weak god. Alright. Invokes the image of the ceremonial New Year's visit to the gods with moderate sunlight and rain that will ensure the farming efforts will not be lost. But what earthly Danmaku? I'm not interested in this at all. Damn. Promise of the weak god? You mean hollow? Kidding. Crossroads of heaven. Yeah. Alright. Often seem like get chased away on the mountain path. An already treacherous path is made even more treacherous by the Tengu. A Danmaku with the image of a dead end, but if you look closely, there is a way smack in the middle. It's as if she has an obligation as a Tengu to guide the way. If it was up to me, I'd put a Master Spark through the middle. Beautiful, man. Look at that. Look at that opening. That is calling for a Master Spark, to be fair. Alright, Wind God. Wind God hidden among tree leaves. Okay. A spell card that spurts out a massive number of leaves to obfuscate her form. One of the classical black arts, however, I think that the act of obfuscation does nothing but make her whereabouts readily apparent. She basically stands out anyhow, really. Since I don't have the leisure to get close to her, I narrowly dodge the sharp leaves from far away. Oh, man. Hey, hello, Dakirian. Welcome, man. Wow, man. I has got some pretty beautiful moves. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what the heck is going on here? Bro, she's doing the Black Adam meme. Wow. Literally dominant. A speed violation. The spell card that's most like flying around at ultra high speed. This extraordinary speed makes it impossible for me to hit her. Moving at this kind of speed without any doping, she really can do anything. She even does a good job being a newspaper journalist. Anyways, since this Danmaku cannot be referenced for my magic in any way, it's only good for training in my dodging skills. Look at the zoom about, man. Suika time! Alright, here's our little Japanese goblin. Okay. Great Oni, missing purple power. She gets bigger, usually when she's drunk at parties. Except she usually see a party doping type alcohol. Doping with alcohol. Beautiful. Except she's always drunk. This isn't the sort of thing that... This sort of thing isn't really Danmaku. I can't see this. I can't use her as a reference at all. She really is just a monster. Yeah. Doping, I'm assuming, means like power up or something in this concept. Context, yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Alright. Only sign massacre on Mount Oe. Reverend level won't. She catches and throws you usually when she's drunk at party. This isn't Danmaku either. It really... This ain't no spell card rule, but she just yeeted me, bro. Oh my god. Key of Oni. Deep Fog Labyrinth. It doesn't seem like I can. Okay. She turns her body into a mist. A technique she usually displays when she's drunk at party. You can't touch her at all, but she can attack all she wants. This spell card is immensely crafty. While she's in mist form, I wonder how she sees the world. As always, I can't use this as a reference. Exactly. Pandemonium. Because only Danmaku like Danmaku. Even though it's the only one, it attacks with nothing but a large amount of projectile, so it's the most Danmaku like Danmaku in Gen Tokyo. With Danmaku like this, that faces you down with pure power, forget trying to capture this card. Trying to mimic it is also difficult. Since she's not used to using spell cards, when she decides to use this once in a while, this unfair spell card is the result. Only sure are behind the times. They don't know the newest spell cards for playing around. Damn. Alright. Yugi time. Okay, here we go. Oni sign, mysterious powers and disrupting spirits. Blankets the whole area with Danmaku. Bruh, goddamn, man. So, this is, oh wait, hold on. When did we fight Suika? Did we fight Suika? Obviously we fought Yugi in, Touhou 12, right? I mean, by the way, when I say we, I just mean like the ones I played. 7.5. Okay, fair enough. So I saw you guys do it. Yeah. 9.5? Aya's game? Okay. Speaking of Aya's game, coming soon. I see. Okay. Blankets the whole area with Danmaku with a phenomenal strength, incomprehensibly shocking, but unexpectedly easy to dodge. It's a kind Danmaku that's fun. Creating this type of Danmaku makes mysterious powers and disrupting spirits something big to talk about. Alright, Feet of Strength, Storm on Mount Oe. This spell card is what I mean by Danmaku is power. Like wind from a mountain, powerful Danmaku is roughly blown. Fighting this simple but strong Danmaku makes me feel good. However, the bullets are big and hot. That's why mountain winds are hot. I wish there were a more comfortable wind. Okay. No, the Alice dolls here as well. This one? Right. This one we actually did use Marisa and Alice combo, isn't it? As our main, right? 4 Devas, Arcanum. Knockout in 3 steps. Yeah. Guys. Oh, by the way, Krim, I appreciate your comment of in the last video, it was like how far we've come, how far I've come. It is crazy, man, of the so much ancillary Touhou knowledge we knew about, right? Like just external knowledge. Like now, you know, we're reading books, man. We're reading books. We're playing the game. We're excited for the remake. Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man, it's a very cool feeling. Thank you guys for guiding me down this rabbit hole, man. I really appreciate you guys being my my guide on this. Okay, Yugi again. Though I don't know how she does it. Yugi takes a step. This skill buries the area around her stride with high density danmaku. Though it's nearly instant death in less than 3 steps. Since Yugi's 3 steps are too wide, it's basically instant death. Yeah. Yes, I was gonna say that as well. Fighting games, fan games, and doujin as well now. Yeah. Technically, we've kind of done doujin anime, but not doujin manga, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, right. Ah, Mandy Soda, we talked about this as well, right? Like earlier on in the stream. I'm glad. For a change, I'm happy with this remake, right? It makes sense to get this. It makes a lot of sense, man. I'm excited to play it. I'm very, very excited to play it. Oh, man. But it's marvelous how she places a danmaku. She wants me to enjoy this. She shows as if she wants me to enjoy this. She showed that even in a feat of strength, she can find leisure to play. It's a shame I probably won't be able to imitate the Oni's incomprehensible techniques. Even so, there are various Oni around. I hope it brings in more like people that might have been interested in Touhou but couldn't you know, go through downloading on Steam, installing the translation patches, etc. Yeah, and the you know, borderless window mods and stuff. Technically, I'm a normie though. I'm a normie as well, man. And well, now I'm not, I guess, because I've consumed like all sorts of Touhou content, including the ASMR, man. The doujin ASMR. Don't get me started on that. But safe for work, by the way. I'm just saying. Don't bog me, YouTube. But yeah. Oh man. Judgment Bar of the 10 Kings. Shikieki Yamazanadu. Okay. Yeah, exactly. A spell card that's only seen once in a while. Because in the first place, this girl comes against Tokyo so rarely. Oh, right. Bro, look at that. Oh my god. Damn. 10 kinds of danmaku, which can actually be divided into 4 variations. Shiki Eki, the Yamazan. Thank you. Are performed in order. Then danmaku is extremely patterned, and the general structure of hell can be observed in it. I guess the patternization of judgment shows that the past examples are the sole canon of the judgment procedure. Then I can't be judged because I'm the one and only. There she is. Damn. Judgment. Guilty or not guilty? Certainly hell. What a frightening judgment. No danmaku that was. It was the decision between sinful or not sinful, made mostly by pure power. Right. It's danmaku from hell. Anyway, to push through with power is cheating. Anyone other than me doing it, that is. You heard that guy? Don't use bombs on this. By the way, the blue danmaku means go, and the red danmaku means stop. Hellwise. Yes, I remember that now. Yeah. Poison sign. Medicine, melancholy. Poison, breath. Nerve poison. Alright. This is an unpleasant spell card. Medicine exudes poison gas, which weakens movement when one comes into contact with it. If avoiding the poisonous mist is an impossibility because of where she spits it, then there's no choice but to endure it. Yeah, confusion into delirium, medicine, melancholy, nerve poison style, stress type. My body can't handle it. A spell card worse than poison breath. Here it is a stress type mainly used to interfere with vision. Does that mean you gotta time it out? Most of the danmaku don't obscure sight. At this time, one should use the mind's eye to dodge and avoid being hit by it as long as possible. For a cowardly danmaku, it's not bad if I use it. We did this one, right? If I'm not mistaken. I remember there being one that obstructed my eyes, bro. My vision. Noisan live poltergeist. Prism River Sisters. Perform publicly in many places for a fee. All 3 of them attack in this unfair spell card. Fundamentally, spell cards are... Oh, that was 9.5. Okay, it was another missed one I was thinking of then. Okay. Fundamentally, spell cards are meant for one-on-one play, but since everyone has the freedom to handle saves and ghosts, it isn't that important. These girls have a habit of shooting danmaku by themselves or one by one, but when they play as an ensemble, they try to work together, just as one would expect from 3 sisters. The main point of the performance is that they all have different ideas. What are their real jobs anyway? Stream performance, Guarneri del Gesu. Alright, Lunasa Prism River. Okay. Alright, fearsome Danmarker that spring out in the immediate area. It's almost like the Danmarker is somehow coming from the sound of the performance. I hate having to calmly listen to music and get buried. Somehow the musician makes a listener face the music that plants the seeds of terror into them. Oh man. Trumpet goes. Hino Phantasm. Merlin Prism River. Even used without the Oh. Spell card. Yeah, presence of an opponent. Okay. A spell card that creates Danmarker by blowing through brass instruments. It flies around freely like a vengeful spirit. However, the user doesn't touch the trumpet at all. So whose breath is blowing through the instrument? Maybe it's the breath of a charming, fashionable spirit. Dark Keys. Fazioli Dark Performance. Lyrica Prism River. Compared to her two sister spell cards, hers is the only one with this very simple Danmarker. Besides that, the reason for this is because her performance is dull. Her technique is excellent, but it just doesn't leave any kind of impression on me. She performs flawlessly, but something is missing. I'm afraid it's because she doesn't have an instrument filled with soul. I don't mean that figuratively either. It really doesn't have any soul because the keys are on a keyboard. Because the keys on a keyboard are only beaten. Okay. Freeze sign. Perfect freeze. Cherno. Every bullet is frozen at the same instant in this unexpectedly amazing spell card. After being frozen, the ice seems like it starts to slip at random as it thaws, and it is distributed around the area after it thawed. Bro, Chirno time, man. Chirno time. Let's go, man. Tour 9 is it? Okay. After it thawed, no one can guess where it will go next. Not even Cherno. In other words, whether this Danmarker is difficult or easy depends solely on the ice. It's so amazing, I can't use it. Damn, man, it's a glazing Cherno, man. Please have -K. Danmarker is suddenly chilled so that the difference in density of the bullets caused them to crack as the result of this explosive spell card. Right. As expected, making the biggest attack from the smaller Danmarker is certainly a considerable feat. However, until they explode, the density of the bullets is low, and one won't get hit if they are closer to the user. Well, she's only a fairy after all. If she just thinks to shoot a few more bullets and balance the density better, I think it'd become stronger. But maybe one should teach her how to count. Alright. Erin! Let's go. God sign, genealogy of the Skyborn. Okay. We're going to the moon now, lads. Let's go. A laser that extends like a genealogical line lasting. Oh, right. Like family tree diagrams and stuff, right? Light seems to fly into infinity, but it doesn't actually fly. It travels as it emits and absorbs little by little. But the genealogical laser, yeah. Seems to spread out into infinity. I guess new lasers are being born one after the other to replace the previous ones. I figured this is Aiden's self-deprecating joke because she seldomly joins fight. This spell card isn't seen very often. Too bad. all good, man. It happens. Okay. Revival, Game of Life. Aiden Yagokoro. Ooh. A spell card that suddenly surrounds the area in Danmarker and then disappears. The Game of Life simulates the life and death of living things. I don't understand it well. Ooh, what that? Okay. I don't understand it very well, but maybe it's like watching a lot of caged bugs. Arian said that if parents don't die, eventually food is going to run out and they're all going to die. Ah! Curse of the heavens. Apollo 13. Oh, right. 13 is an unlucky number for some humans. A cursed spell card like attack that demonstrates what goes up must come down. something Newton or Isaac. I don't even know, man. I mean Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein is what I wanted to say. It expands in an instant, and one after the other, Danmarker falls with a bewitching light that one might find unintentionally watching. It's like an encounter with the unknown. I want to research how they're arranged to form those shapes. I had a rumor that the answer is an extremely simple formula. I don't really understand it. What? Wait, what law is that? That is a Newtonian law, isn't it? What goes up must come down. And what is that formula? I can't remember, man. It's been a while since I've done physics, bro. Here said the least calculation will occur in the highest space engineering. To concur with that, we must abandon the technology. Oh, man. Oh, damn it in, bro. Heaven spiders, butterfly capturing web. All right. Yeah, is YouTube bonking you? Damn, hold on. Let me see. I'll put it on live chat so I might be able to see your messages a bit easier. Don't ask. It's alright, man. There's no physicists here. We're all good. Oh man, a spell card showed to me when you're playing around completely restricts freedom of movement. Having your freedom restricted anywhere is scary, but in reality, just not being able to move isn't difficult. This is for play, so it's only meant to make you feel like you're lost emotionally. I bet being able to fire a bunch of master spells would do the same. That. Oh right, F equals MA, where acceleration is gravity. Could be, but that's that though. This is what goes up must come down. So it's basically saying that whatever. Oh, this is so cool, man. Whatever is going up is the same to go down. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. I guess so. Maybe. Screw physics, man. Yeah. All right. Bloody hell, man! Look at that. Oh, it's a banger, dude. Damn. I guess it is just a gravity constant. Yeah. 9.81, right? That's as far as I needed to know. Alright. Luna Intense. In those spell cards shown to me when we were playing around, she really likes to restrict. Oh, it looks intimidating. Bro, you sound like Marisa. That spell card looks intimidating, but it isn't really hard. I love it. Get into character. Let's go. Yep. Oh, man. Don't give me those memories back again, man. Another spell card showed to me when you're playing around. She really likes to restrict my movements, it seems. This is another spell where it's really hard to move. The chance of winning at beginning are slim, but aiding will eventually open up some gaps to squeeze through. Good thing I'm not an idiot. Yeah. Nice. Red-eyed hypnosis. Racing time. Udongin Inaba. Oh shoot, yo, Weech. Good luck with that. Good luck, man. I'm so glad I'm out of academia, bro. Bunny time, baby. A stick with... What? Paris so bad. Oh, hard on the eyes, vision stress, style stress type. Oh my god. A spell card that imitates fading eyesight. The blurring down marker into doubling itself. Its weak point is that you need simple down marker to better imitate the blurring effect. Even with double vision, as long as both are avoided, then there's no problem. That's why it's red and blue, right? Oh my god. Luna's exciting hallucinogenic tuning. Okay. Damn. Alright. Might be used as eye treatment, vision style, stress type. The visions of humans are tuned just like tuning a note or adjusting the wavelength of light. Vision being out of tune doesn't quite create hallucination. More like being in tune. It's more like being in tune is like being shot at. That's just creepy. Alright, Moon of Truth. Listen. A spell card that rendered Damaku completely invisible. Not just that it can't be seen, but it can't hit. So aren't they just being completely erased? Oh, okay. Yeah. Mad Dream. Lunatic Dream. Lunatic mention? Alright, Dream World. Raisin's best illusory Danmaku. Just like a master, the Danmaku restricts freedom of movement. But in her case, because movements aren't restrained as quickly, it's so easy. It can be done whilst asleep. Phantasmal Bullet. Illusion Parallax. Bluff Barrage. Bluff Barrage. Raisin. Okay. And up close. Okay, we got the fighting game here. And up close. Oh wait, are we done with the... Oh, I think we're... Oh no, we're not done. We have 3 more left. Oh, here. Bro, classic. Alright. Where are we? It looks like large amounts of Danmark are scattered around, but they won't hit. Just to reaffirm, it's nothing serious because it doesn't hit me. Maybe she doesn't expressly use her illusory abilities, and she's actually really strong. Divine Treasure. Brilliant Dragon Bullet. Kaguya time. She let me see when I go to A&A. Tool using type. Okay. She's the rare items collector. She gets happy showing people her collection. They're all things I've never seen or heard about. I'm jealous. This part seems like the part of the Dragon Danmaku. It shines brilliantly and beautifully. I want to ask her where she usually stores it. Wow. Divine Treasure, Buddhist Diamond, Kaguya Horizon. She let me see when I go to A&A. Tool using type. A shining diamond, a tacky ball made from diamond. The dazzling lights from the unbreakable ball become irregularly shining lasers. Even if monks come begging with a diamond ball, I don't think anyone will give them offerings. But it's a huge diamond. I want to ask where she usually stores it. Salamander Shield, Divine Treasure. Okay, an ever-burning leather shield. It looks like it can be very convenient while camping. But since I have tools with higher firepower, I'm not jealous for this rare item. If firepower isn't much actually, the Danmarku generated from this item wasn't strong enough for me to reference. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me just bring up the other playlist as well. Get ready for it. There we go. Right. Okay. Life string infinity. Okay. The ever gushing fountain of light. I suspect that this woman might just be the one who made this item. Yeah. Yes, she's the one who loves taking freedom away with the light of life. Even so, life gives off light, huh? Damn. Okay. A tree that turns into 7-colored Danmarku. Divine treasure, Horai jewel, dreamlike paradise. A little bug type is included. Frankly, this spell card is unfairly hard. I guess that's so, because the treasure itself has 7 jewels. I wonder if I'll get caught if I switch one of them with the yin yang orb. I wonder where she usually stores them. Oh man. The Skittles, yeah. There she is. New impossible request. Seamless ceiling of Kinjakuji. Kaguya Horizon. Alright. An unreasonably big ceiling. Formidable considering that this is said to be one tile. I really can't imagine the tree from which this is made. Bringing that tile over is a foul move. The pressure that the big walls give is abnormal. Holding this tile up with her 2 hands and showing it off to everyone, Kaguya is scary. By the way, this rare item gets in the way, so I don't want it. In the end, Kaguya's spell cards all make use of special items, so I realize that they can't be referenced. She doesn't really use her own ability in spell card battles. Maybe the Lunar Urbanites aren't adapted to spell cards. Oh! That sounds like a fun snack, actually. Damn, I've never had that. Okay. Oh, look at these. Runaway rabbit, fluster, escape, tea time. All right, a drove of rabbits running away. I had imagined rabbits to be more nimble, but why are they so slow? There are no straight lines at all. This is an instinctively unpleasant Danmarku. Ancient duper, te inaba. All right, can't see in the bamboo forest. Oh, can't see in the bamboo forest. Reference level, I don't tell lies. Whimsicalness. Sees the pattern after her crossing of the sea by fooling the sharks in ancient times. The rabbits back then sure were nimble. Have they devolved? Yo, Maris is taking no prisoners, man, with the Tay. Yeah. Right. Got you. By the way, there are no methods to dodge this Danmarku other than getting close to Tay with all your strength, meaning you'll lose if you don't approach her to question her lies. Having my freedom taken away and my movement restricted all the time here gets on my nerves. Then again, A&T is home to folks who like these kind of spell cards. Right. Oh, 1 second. Alright, here we go. Okay, are we done? We have 1 more left. Okay. Then I'll switch over to the next one. Cat sign, cat's walk. Odin time. She's coming. Can see above ground. Okay. The cat runs around outside. I can't read the cat's mood, but it's easy to read the Danmarku. If I calm down and dodge them, then it's no big deal. If I calm down and dodge them, it's no big deal. But it troubles me to think that her moods are more cat-like than Chen's. All right, it's malicious spirit, spleen eater. Yeah, wow. Record the vengeful spirits of those who love negative feelings of humans, such as anger and hatred. The spleen is where humans store their emotions. It seems. Well, if humans in the motion come, they'll appear out of nowhere and slowly pounce upon him. If he loses and got his negative feelings in, does he get refreshed? Needle Mountain of a former hell. Orin, really hell. A spell card of rising spirits in pain above the uncountable Needle Mountains. The Needle Mountains are painful even if you're not a spirit. This spell card gives me a taste of hellish hell. Even so, getting hit by the spirits in pain is still painful. Is this the hell of Needle Mountains? I feel her coming, bro. I feel her on the way. Zombie fair. Yeah, to be fair, Orin gave me trouble as well, man. Soon. Tonight the zombies come dancing. Slave type. The corpse of fairies got possessed by vengeful spirits and came back to life. Is this what spell card seems like? Actually, the only good human fairies pretending to be zombies and attacking. A typical slave type. I can't start without fairies that play along. Okay, that's quite cute. Ah, there she is. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Marisa rage about this. I hope she rages about this. Atomic fire, nuclear fusion. Touhou Reactions. Oku, man. Alright. Super hot fire! Super hot fireballs, though, is fine to grade the Damaku a little bit. Yeah, it's true. Touching the fireball just a little bit makes me fear for my life. Hence, large evasions are a must. I think other than daring and precise action, there are no countermeasures. Even the mini Hakero can't produce such high temperatures. Nuclear fusion sure is amazing. Oh my god. Hell and Heaven Meltdown. Among the spell cards, this is the one that shoots out fireballs with the largest class. I wonder what a meltdown is. It's probably really hot. Probably, as its name suggests, enough to melt something. Nuclear fusion sure is amazing. Being able to have meltdowns and such. Oh my god, this one, bro. Yo, my stomach just sank, man, watching this. Look at this cheeky bugger, bro. Acting all cute, man. Like she didn't traumatize me for an entire month. Oh, man. Mega Flare, you know. Bahamut mentioned. A spell card that sends super hot fireballs flying with heat blasts. High speed makes it dangerous quickly. I love these kind of spell cards. Super hot at super high temperatures. It's just that low density attacks feel a bit weak. Oh, here we go. My god, this one was hard, man. Big star. This is probably patterned after the image of how stars move. That's my exclusive pattern, though. Subterranean sun. Alright. A spell card that makes the sun underground. She becomes the sun herself. This is the suck, right? Is this the suck? Oh yeah. The sun causes gravity even underground, so I usually have to fight her as I fall. In short, as I am attacked from below, I get the mistaken impression that I am being pulled into some kind of hell. Since there seems to be a hell underground, I'm probably not mistaken. Maybe there was a sun in hell. Oh, the suck is real, man. The suck is real. Alright. Next up, Divine Festival, expanded on Bashira, Kanako, Yasaka. Okay. A strange festival where large wooden pillars are thrown. It's Kanako, yeah. You can tell how much she's holding back, making it into a sinister spell card. Like she's practically saying she's serious. You can throw Oni Shibaras without opening a gap. Well, it does mean she understands spell cards as a game. Or a game. I can admire that. Amazing. Oh my god, I love that Kagero. Beautiful, man. I can't believe we literally just almost finished the playlist on Oku, man. That's wild. Actually wild. Pretty much. Oh no, we still have okay, we still have one left. Alright. Almost though. Forgotten husk, unremembered crop. Eat all your grains. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. I had rice thrown at me. Apparently this Danmaku is for imposing the value of forgotten rice, and I don't get why. Is she trying to say the grains were gigantic back then? Or something like how even if you missed a few, they were still important. Oh god. Yamato Taurus, Kanaka Yasuka. Sunny's Mystery Space. A spell card that constantly rains Danmaku from the same direction. It reminded that this world is a loop, but it also reminded me of someone else's spell card. That's right. Reimus. Reimu can surround an area but simply by traveling in a straight line. I'm pretty sure they have the same exact nature. I wonder this ability comes with shrines. I mean, all they ever talk about are barriers and boundaries and borders. Heaven's Dragon, Source of Rains. Kanako. A spell card that shows rivers from... Oh my god. That shows rivers form from rain. I used to think rivers just sort of existed on their own, but it's common knowledge that they actually gathered rainwater. In other words, the Danmaku is telling us that humans are at the lower level. I see, okay. The water cycle. God sign. Omi Watari, God crosses. Kanako. A spell card that blazes trails, as in a general contractor. The road is beautiful yet short-lived. As a spell card is simple, unintimidating, and rather weak, but the path looks so nice you end up drawn to it. Sadly, it doesn't appear intended for mankind based on how much it hurts to walk on, and so humans must keep a far distance. They think they're so special just because they're gods. Meanwhile, most yokai lead about the same or worse lifestyle than humans. Sheesh! Incredible. Highway lobbyist Danmaku. Look at that background, man. Wow. Kanako, goddamn. Suako, of course. Long arm and long leg. Okay. Huh. A spell card that blocks your escape route with the power of long-limbed yokai-like gods. Native gods are basically the country bumpkins gods. I think the rural areas gods are so strange looking because they're actually yokai pretending to be gods. Oh god, that's crazy. Divine Tool Moriya's Iron Ring. A spell card that throws super... a super huge iron ring. It's a simple, bold attack, and I like it. Even though they're too big, but I get a little impatient. But when I tried investigating just what those iron rings were, I got back answers like they're hula. Native gods are awesome. Jade of the Horrid River. Suako. You can swim smoothly at the shrine at the top of the mountain. It seems that the place called Itoigawa in the outside world where Jade gathers. It seems to have a shady history too. This spell card seems to be an image of that river's current. The Danmaku doesn't flow like the river. I think it's strange how I get pulled along and fight against the current. Jade isn't very hard, but it has a property of being very hard to break. Even if it hits the ground, it won't be broken. I actually like Jade. Yeah. It's so cute, man. Can we assume that Marisa drew all of these, yeah? Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah. Notice Chen's cat as well. The frog hunting. Frog is eaten by snake due to the croak. Oh my god. The counter-attack spell card of the frog that was eaten by the snake. A big group of noisy frogs. In this spell card, when the frog raises a disturbance, it sets off a chain reaction and nearby frogs attack. For that reason, you have to stay far away from the frog before it begins a disturbance. Amusingly, when you try to dodge, you end up jumping into Suako's chest. This is the counter-attack of a frog eaten by a snake, and it feels like a frog. Sua War. Native myth versus central myth. Okay. A spell card that throws you into a war you have no memory of entering. Extremely bothersome. A war that you have no connection to whatsoever unfolds. You can't win if you keep dodging. That's why there's two colors, yeah? Okay. Well, I mean, it's between Suako and Kanako, no? Maybe. Oh, this is a spell card where you just keep running away. What sort of battlefield is this? Where weeds keep swinging out only to get cut down by iron blade. They represent a gardener's knife, man. Oh. Bro, what was that? There she is, man. Alright. Misha Guji Sama. Rings versus snakes. Okay. And that should do it. That should do it for the final bit of this playlist. Awesome. Time for playlist 2. Let's go. Alright. Native godlike. Basically, in my opinion, it's a yokai. It seems that this native god mainly rules over the crops. This Danmaku gives you an image of crops rustling in the breeze, unlimited simplicity and beauty. It's not particularly strong, but when you underestimate this god, it seems to completely change. Soil turns barren and crops wither in the blink of an eye. When that happens, the spell card attacks even more harshly. I may as well make it angry and try to see a new spell card. It'll be troublesome if the crops withered. Okay. Sign Benevolent French Dolls. Alice time! Use it often on me. I can't wait to see what Marisa says about Alice, man. That's gonna be fun. Alice's slave using spell card. Almost all the Danmaku is fired by adults. The blue eyes and the way the Danmaku increases is kind of fashionable, like France. I wonder what kind of place France is. Okay. By the way, she always uses the same doll for the spell card, so avoiding it isn't hard. She sure has thought a lot about foreign countries she hasn't seen yet. Oh, beautiful. Foggy London dolls! London mention, baby! Yo, let's go! London, the city of fog. True. The kind of fog that cursed dolls float about, and truly their density is so high that it's a little difficult, but it's not quite there yet. The dolls spin around Alice. She has a lot of these spell cards. I guess they act as defense as well as offense. That, or she just prefers the simpler act of pulling strings. Whatever the case, she is certainly dexterous. There she is. Alright. Straw Doll Kamikaze. Oh, okay. A spell card that throws cursed straw dolls that be cursed with too much power, so when they're thrown, it can be awfully scary. Not hard, just scary. Like ghosts. One should try to pull as much space between. No, I can't, man. Get close. Otherwise, they won't be able to get away. This is because of the curse. Red sign. Doll. Mira Seti. Oh, like Tao Seti. Alice. In this plain spell card, there aren't as many dolls, so the user also attacks. But the dolls fire powerful Danmaku, so it's the same as always with her. I know it doesn't use a lot of magic to be able to manipulate dolls, but Alice uses pretty strong magic, so it should be expected from her. Damn, okay. Oh, interesting to know, Weege. Okay. Demonic control. Return inanimateness. Okay, fighting game time. Dead dolls full price. A powerful doll bomb, which is called self-destructing doll. Alice manipulating the doll to accept death is scary. I wonder if all the dolls can explode like that. If that's the case, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near them. Normally after the slave finishes firing, Damaku explodes. That's ecological. As a magician, I want to learn by observation, but it's not as effective if I'm only observing dolls. I've said many times before, but I still want slaves. Maybe I might just pick I might be able to trick some fairies into being friends with me. I don't know if they'll explode though. Right. Oh, yes, right. Phantom of the Grand Guignol. Is that how you say it? Guignol? Alright. Here we go. A spell card where dolls fire and Damaku mercilessly when Alice gets serious and isn't unprepared, she uses this spell card. But the first thing this Danmaku does is bluff, and there's almost no need to worry about the high-speed Danmaku that flies out. Once an escape route can be decided upon, it's best to think about how to go about doing it. Alice was thinking, I made the Danmaku so that it's impossible to see I'm playing around. So this was the result. However, that's probably oversimplifying it. Oh, Guignol. Oh, thank you. My god, look at this one. God damn, Alice. Agni Shine. Patchouli time. Okay. Whew. Alright, a fire. Oh my god, look at that. A fire spire spell card. The most simple Danmaku like Danmaku. It seems I can use this level of magic easily, but if it's carefully observed, there are variations in spiral, so the Danmaku is avoidable. That must show her feel of ease, but a sort of knack might be needed to make that calculated variation with fire. Water sign, Princess Undine. Okay, fire and now water. A spell card that scatters water balls. The water balls fly straight, so it's easily readable. That's probably why lasers are shot, to balance the difficulty. Wood sign, all the elements. Yeah, okay. Naruto. No, I'm kidding. Alright, Patchouli. A spell card of leaves dancing to the wind. I'm good at this kind of magic too. It's as easy as just activating it and watching the rest of the show. But there's a problem that you don't directly beat the opponent with your own hands. Metal sign, Metal Fatigue. A spell card that hurls bullets made of metal. The bullets break and split midway. In the world, Damaku broken ones are often more difficult, because no matter what kind of bullet you get hit by, a loss is a loss. True. Like, shotguns are more powerful than a 50 cal in Touhou, man. Earth sign, Rage Trilithon. Okay. A spell card that holds mud balls. They're basically playing in the mud. If you get hit, you become muddy and dirty. Oh man. Moon sign, Silent Celine. Alright, a spell card which moonlight pours down in a straight fashion. The elemental magic up to now is easy to understand, but what properties moon and sun have are a mystery. It's so bright, yeah, it's so like white there. Sun sign, Royal Flare. Ooh. A spell card that gives birth to explosive light. Evasion is difficult, but the fact that it's made to be evaded shows that she knows what spell cards are for. Imagine some of them are just like, I don't want you to evade. Boom. Spell card, no openings. No, it defeats the purpose, man. Oh, man. Alright. Fire and Earth sign, Lava Cromlech. Oh, she's actually combining elements to create another element. Just like science. Spell card that throws balls of fire and mud balls. It seems like she's doing different magic in each hand, but there is an incantation, so I wonder how she's incanting two at the same time. That's the fighting game version. There's no evade. Wooden fire sign, Forest Blaze. A spell card of fireball that needs caution. If you throw fire at falling leaves, you get a forest fire. Leaves fall automatically, so I get multiple incantations that are easier. I feel like it's a bit of a cheat though. Right. Man. Water and wood sound. Water elf. Fused with magic. The wet books are dried with wind. Where are we? Okay, a spell card that throws water balls and air balls. For some reason, they're not leaves. It's crazy that crazy that everybody cheats except Marisa. Bro, Marisa could never cheat, man. Come on, what are you implying, bro? Marisa wouldn't cheat. Everyone else cheats. That's the bell sign, Emerald Megalith. Okay, a spell card that synthesizes jewel by hurling mud balls. Is that what they call alchemy? Moon and wood sign, Satellite Himawari. Wow. A spell card in which sunflowers orbit like the moon. I wonder what kind of sense allows sunflowers to make such a Danmaku. According to Batchley, she referenced to a foreign grimoire that described a sunflower that orbited Earth. Hey, what do you mean propaganda, bro? Come on, man. It's the truth. It's written, so it's the truth. Oh, man. Actually, Philosopher's Stone. A spell card that crystallizes the basic units of 5 magics that make... Oh, look at that. Makes him shoot because it calls forth many magic. The down marker that's released from each turn is weak. She's probably only capable of making it fire automatically. She wants to know how to make these kinds of stone, but the specific procedures aren't written in any books. I look at the Philosopher's Stone. What I got from reading the books was it's capable of turning non-metals into metals, curing everyone's health, and it makes good topping for any culinary dish. Good topping. Man, I would love to make a 5-colored box lunch. Topped with Philosopher's Stone. Oh my goodness, bro. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, Heaven's Punishment, Star of David. Star of David, the most basic of basics for magician. However, her magic circle is normal. As you can see, become the Devil's Mark. Can it be said that she's summoning the demonic power she's going to use from here on? Curse of Vlad Tepes. Oh, Emilia time. Oh, right. Remy-chan. Alright. A spell card that's in Bloodstained Night flying this way. Writing that... I mean, this is it, right? Guys, is this the game that we're going to be playing soon on PS5? Damn. Writing just that might make it sound stupid, but the dripping blood, beautiful, man. Become Danmaku and strike. It's scary. The blood moves all according to Remelia's command. It's like they had minds of their own. This makes blood so amazing. Scarlet Meister. A spell card that smacks Danmaku with brute force, so it comes this way. This is awful. Originally, there's no way to dodge Remelia's shot other than to weave through them widely, but for some reason, she's flipped out and attacked in all directions. When it comes to this, there's no way to dodge them except weave vigorously. Yeah. Damn, man. Alright. Red magic. A large amount of something dripping with blood is scattered all around the spell card. It looks as though it's enough to become Danmaku with only the vampire extract of clogged up blood. The blood moves on its own and it becomes a powerful spell card. Blood sure is amazing. Damn. Wow. They actually look like red blood cells as well. So, I'm just saying. Bloody magic square. Alright, a spell card enough to make one wonder if there are there are so many blood dripping knives to scatter around like this. Maybe from the start is stronger just to fling blood around. No, maybe fighting with blood would be strong. God, blood is so amazing. Hey, okay, Marissa, what she got with blood, man? Damn. Is PlayStation your platform of choice when you have options? Yes. Yeah. PlayStation is definitely my platform of choice. I'm not too opposed to Steam. It's just that my computer in my studio isn't crazy powerful. Like, it's solid. It's got a 2070. It's got like 32 RAM, stuff like that. My computer upstairs, my workstation upstairs, it's my monster. That's got my 5080, my 128 RAM, my NVMe's and everything. But my streaming computer is not that powerful, right? So when I can use PlayStation, I use PlayStation, yeah. But all right, Divine Spear the Gungnir. Oh, I like that. A spell card that throws Danmaku at such ultra high speeds that turns into a sharp spear. In this case, you can't say you got hit by Danmaku if you're getting stabbed. Does throwing powerful bullets make it like this? I will say, like, I was trying to get a new computer for like this system here. It's 7 years old now, I think, or something like that. But so I was trying to look into getting a new one. I was actually willing to splash as well, like splash the money for it. But with RAM being so expensive, everything is just so expensive right now. So yeah, I was like, nah, maybe I'll wait, man. I'll definitely get for console because I like. Right, fair enough, man. So yeah, that is true though. That is true. Remy cute. Remy is cute, man. I have to say. I get the feeling Remelia is laughing with all the cool Western sounding. She's a reverse weeb. Love it, man. Scarlet Sign. I read the Nightless Castle. Okay. Oh, here we go. A spell card that makes something like the same as Danmaku and makes it into a giant cross. Although it looks like it's burning with red aura, it doesn't seem like fire. Oh, jeez. What the? Oh, very nice. Brother! What the hell, Ikaros? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I love that. That is actually mad. Reverse weeb. She's in the Japanese, my man. That is true. But still, man, in the context of this, Alice is the reverse weeb. Alright. Oh, man. Love it. A spell card that takes something the same as Danmaku. Well, technically, Alice isn't Japanese either, right? Is there anyone that's even Japanese in Touhou, to be fair? Well, I guess some of the older yokai. I guess anyone with a Japanese name, Yukari. Yeah, possibly. Then most are? Oh, okay. Yeah, most of the yokai would have to, right? Oh, but now we're starting to get like, well, they're not yokai if they're not Japanese, I guess. But we're starting to get, what do you call it? Like otherworldly beings from outside of Japan, right? Like Dullahans and stuff. Dullahans aren't Japanese, right? Right? Alright. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, same with Danmaku. Although it looks like it's burning with red aura. Right. It hurts when you touch it. It hurts as much as getting hit by Danmaku, though it's a big attack since it doesn't move at all. It's not dangerous to get close to it. This spell card is the same as my Master Spark. Though my Master Spark is from the fire of my mini Hakero, this skill of hers comes from collecting the power of the night. It's often said that one look and it'll make your eyes red and sleepless. But why is it shaped like a cross? Only because she's spreading her arms out. She's T-posing, man. There's no deeper meaning behind that. Right. Kagome. Blandry Scarlet. Oh, the folk song. Yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. Yeah. All right. Danmaku, that comes from behind. A spell card that surrounds you with Danmaku. In order for the enclosing Danmaku to hit, she fires a big Danmaku. This is a rare kind of spell card in which Danmaku interferes with Danmaku. In practice, if the Danmaku interfere with each other, it's impossible to keep them in check, and it turned out too scary to feel like it's for play. However, what else would one expect from the insane little sister? She doesn't care about things like that at all. At least she's obeying spell card rules, right? Question mark? 4 of a kind. Right. A spell card where clones are made and they each attack as they like. While I don't think I'll be able to make clones of myself like this, I still want slaves. Taboo. Maze of Love. Spell card that reinforces a certain method of avoidance. You just have to circle around Blandre, but it's a trap where you actually have to move in the opposite direction of the Danmaku. It forces your opponent to spin backward. The Maze of Love is often described like that. Damn. There she is. Leviathan. Leviathan, pretty much, right? I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, a spell card where she swings a big sword of flame at you. No, a big sword of flame isn't right. It's an oversized sword. Swinging a sword like this around inside the house is dangerous. It really is too big even for a vampire. So it seems she can't even swing it out. She can't swing it quickly at will. Therefore, evading the tip of the sword is simple. However, the scary part of the sword isn't the sword itself, but when she swings the sword, it produces fire bullets. Okay. Oh man. Bro, it's like the after effect of swinging a sword, or swinging a lightsaber. Forbidden Barrage. Kata Dioptric. Oh, wow. A spell card that uses the war. Oh, a reflection shot that relies solely on power. They really are sisters. Remilia had Danmaku similar to this, but this one's a little too crafty. Secret Barrage, and then there will be none. Alright, if I get hit, then there will be none. When your opponent disappears, you can't tell where the attacks will come from, and it's scary. In this situation, avoiding the Danmaku is dependent on being able to see the opponent. For what it's worth, I want to tell her how much she can... I want her to tell me how much she can hide her form like that. Oh, okay. Wow. Forbidden Games. Okay. Oh, it's a great one, yeah. Nothing but crosses. A spell card that throws a large number of crosses at you. It looks like the reason it's crosses is that they have a lot of them at their house. Are they cross hunters, or did they belong to humans that became their food? Damn. Alright. A super high density spell card, Taboo Hidden Fruit. The level isn't a game at all. Now it's a forbidden move, just like Forbidden Fruit. Alright. Oh, Ikutai! Thundercloud Stickleback. Okay. This spell card turns oneself into an enormous bullet. Alright. Where is it? Because the attack ignores any counterpart, it's simple but unexpectedly strong. There only needs to be one bullet as long as it is strong enough. That's a new way of looking at things. Yeah, right, fair enough. We did read the encyclopedia as well, right? And I thought it had a good definition of things, but yeah, no, I can totally understand how some of it is, overlapped or inconsistent. Ikutan, yeah. Dragon's Gleaming Eyes. A spell card that recreates the image of a dragon flying among the thunderclouds with his eyes lit up. Since this is a dragon, it flies around in circles, huh? Alright. Cloud Realm. The thunder court in the sea of abstruse clouds. Iku. So, the kind of spell cards you would see while in a thundercloud. You must fight while lightning bolts up, run, and down. Bro, like, lightning is my favorite element when it comes to games, man. Like, it's my main in Destiny. I love Tamamo Cross in in Uma Musume. I love Thor from Marvel. I love lightning, bro. So cool. Thunder falls on high places. In other words, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down by thunder. Dragonfish, swimming or fish shot. Nice. Yeah, it's so visually incredible, man. Oh my god. Especially like, you know that move, that Cap, spoilers for Endgame, right? If anyone remembers, when Cap used the hammer to call down the lightning strike ahead of him. Like, I love that kind of stuff when you can call down lightning. Oh my god. That's one of my fantasies in Destiny 2 as well, right? I run a build in which you can call lightning strikes down on a target that you're attacking. It's so good, man. So good. Spellcard shoots lightning bullets of light that go in all directions. It's probably supposed to evoke the image of fish swimming calmly. This spellcard also has no blind spots, but because the speed is slow, it's not especially scary. But thunder is pretty scary. Try to avoid it if at all possible. Oh man. Speaking of thunder, I think we had a little bit of a thunderstorm today here in the UK. Where we are anyway. Heaven and earth, violent land that mothers all. Tenshi Hina Nawi. Okay. A spellcard that violently makes the ground uneven. By thrusting the keystone into the ground with fearsome power, the reaction raises the ground level of its surroundings. Somewhat like a chest of drawers, forcefully closing one makes the other come flying out. Can I imitate this? Nah, probably not. They're not that heavy. Man. Yeah. I mean, we just watched this, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Earthbender, yeah. Spirit thought, stone that suppresses the land. Tenchi. Alright. Beaming light into the ruined land as it's suppressing them, turn them into keystones. I want to ride a keystone like Tenchi. 10.5. Yep. I can't. Are they like the flying Nimbus? Okay. Alright. Heaven and earth, land that oversees the distant world below. A spellcard that limitlessly raises the ground skyward. The area of the ground stabbed with Tenchi's sword rises, and it continues rising until it reaches space. It deals heavy damage to humans who are afraid by heights by the look of it. A spellcards are basically not done Maku, man. Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna have one of Miko's followers. Ooh, noted. Alright. Scarlet with a rapture. Okay. Oh my god, she's firing her laser. Gigantic laser that seems to hit hard, though this seems to be the same kind of spellcard as my Master Spark. This apparent laser actually is very painful if it hits. Wow. State of enlightenment. You become numb to all pain. A very special spellcard. Special, but it can be convenient in cold winters, in long hours of labor, etc. Oh, I love this track, man. Earthquake, here we go. Sword of worry and joy. This nuisance of a spellcard simulates the earth with all one's might and causes an earthquake just when it's been forgotten. It's said that disaster strikes when it's been forgotten, and spellcards do the same. There's no escape from an earthquake when it happens, so it's better to just get off the ground. Right. Oh man. Yuyuko time. Lost Souls Village. A spellcard that holds back many ghosts that are running away. I don't think Yuko drives them. They're just running away on their own. How unpleasant for them. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay. Deadly Dance, Law, Morality, Demon World. Yuko again. A spellcard in which many butterflies dance. The spellcard caused me to think of butterflies as just a bad omen. Wow. Satsu Melody, Repository of Hirokawa. A spellcard made butterflies emerge from the cocoon. I can see why butterflies often dance in cemeteries. Wow. I respect that, man. Wow, look at these patterns, man. Look at this pattern over here. Damn, bro. Resurrection butterfly. Perhaps they are humans in the butterfly shape. A spellcard that seems to raise the dead with the power of butterflies. In his long sleep, he dreamt he was a butterfly. Wonder whether a human lives as a human while he's awake, or if a butterfly lives as a human while it's asleep. Damn. But the butterfly dream, it seems to represent transient life in this world in such a manner. But since when did butterflies become so important? Wow. Ghostly elegance, fatal light trap. Bro, look at the background. They're moths. A spellcard that slowly lures one to death. A moth light trap is a lantern used for the wholesale killing of insects by their own Photosynthesis. Photo taxis. Photo taxis? Once I learned that, I knew the truth. I mistook Denmark for butterflies. They're actually moths. But what's the difference between moths and butterflies? Damn. Okay. A spell card that is supposed to recreate the butterfly's dream in its eternal slumber. This is Deadly Butterfly Endless Nap. She said that the spell card is the inverse of Resurrection Butterfly. I can't tell the difference. Right. Let me put the heating on. It's getting a bit chilly in here. Where is it? Okay. Unlike the butterflies of eternal dreams, these butterflies give the impression that they gather at the smell of rotten flesh. What the hell? Similar to Yuko. Oh, it's Yukari time. Yukari, okay. A spell card that shoots butterflies similar to Yuko. However, these are a few levels more annoying than Yuko. Damn, okay. Wow. Bounded Field. Curse of Dreams and Reality. Yukari Yakumo. A spell card that uses Denmark or both an externally expanding dream and rapidly shrinking reality. Whether if you dream of reality, nothing serious if I don't get hit. Oh, man. Damn, bro. A spell card that buries the opponent with stitches of wondrous light. I wonder what kind of powers result in lasers like these. A mirror? Shikigami. Okay. Oh, not much for Yukari. Oh, okay. Ran time, though. A spell card that required the evasion of Yukari's attack while avoiding Ran. It's like being double teamed, but it's my overthinking, right? Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is still Yukari. We're still on Yukari, but it's Rand. Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, right. It's, yeah, okay. Yukari's Arcanum Danmaku Bounded Field. Yukari Yakumo, barely for play, theatrical type. A spell card that forces you to dodge within a border created by Danmaku. Oh my god, this is scary. There may be many instances of having no elbow room, but not of being bordered by Danmaku. Yeah. And then Ran summons Chen as well, which is crazy. I see. Your Danmaku tend to expand. Common sense says that the volume increases and density decreases. However, Yukari Danmaku differs from that. As time passes, the border shrinks and becomes dense. When battling with an opponent, that would be the right thing to do. Put pressure on the space to stop the prey from escaping. Danmaku isn't made for an actual battle, but Yukari probably took the border between Danmaku for play and Danmaku for battle to create this barrier. That is the Danmaku barrier. A bit too much for me to copy. Damn, man. Barely for play. Wow. Look at her, man. Damn. She knows what she's doing. Boundary between wave and particle. Alright. A spell card in which Danmaku spreads quickly concentrated. Danmaku are usually particle, but the concentration goes up. They may look not unlike a wave. Physics time, yeah? Particles are evenly spread and difficult, but definitely room for evasion. Waves are concentrated in a certain area, but a large field of view will show wide open space, so it's easy. The real scare is the borderline. The purpose of the spell card can be well read from its name. Damn, bro. First category, perpetual motion device. A spell card that automatically shoots Danmaku. Yukari doesn't seem to add any power during the spell card. I guess there really wasn't any perpetual machinery. However, it seems that if perpetual machinery was to be used practically, its balance would disintegrate and cease to function. Therefore, there's no acquisition of infinite power. Yukari said that nuclear fusion was more capable of efficiency. Nuclear fusion is amazing. Nice callback there. Oh man. Hey, hello there, Jeremiah. The screenshot looked so pretty. The actual animation make my eyes throw up white flags. Literally, man. It's nice to see. It's nice to watch. But to play, game over, man. Damn. Oh. Satori time, yeah? Oh, we get the image first now. Komeiji sister. Alright. A tale of hypnosis that arouses trauma. After being shaken by paranoia-inducing light, you get hit by simple Danmaku. It's said that humans wake various memories at the moment before they die. Perhaps this hypnosis utilizes that. Danmaku are usually sealed within the innermost memories. Danmaku usually sealed within the innermost memories are aroused by this hypnosis. This girl can surely read people's minds, but not their memory. That's why this hypnosis is necessary to awaken those traumas. It's probably a strategy of flashing light at their face to read their trauma. No wonder she's hated. Damn. Alright, now it's Koishi. So we have Satori and Koishi, yeah? There are times when answers appears in your dream to give admonishment. This is what happened in this spell card. Just because it's your ancestor doesn't mean she has a word of advice. In fact, those ancestors who stand by your dream pillar are said to be the visualization of the unconscious alert of the mind, where she aroused that unconscious thought. Then again, I often see my ancestors standing by at my bedside. Very often anyway. What does that imply after all that she said? Symbol Danmaku paranoia, Koishi again. It's the stress of dealing with the inexistent dense Danmaku that come from trenches of your mind and not even finding your memories. Perfect for those that feel like they're always surrounded by Danmaku. Yokai polygraph. Oh, excuse me. Koishi. An anomalous spell card that graphs the weakness of the mind. It seems that the polygraph was supposedly lie detectors and nothing to do with the creatures that don't lie. I'll write this for my own honor, but a large polygraph is more easily avoided. It's definitely not because I lie, you know. No, of course not. Of course not. Guys, come on, man. Come on. Marisa can do nothing wrong. Rorschach in Danmaku. I don't know how you ever say that word, man. It's that psychology test, right? Okay, a spell card that shows a cluster of miraculous Danmaku that looks different depending on the person. I asked her what it was really supposed to look like, but she said she's just making random images that seem to have meaning. I only see it as a colony of mosquitoes. Release of the id. Koishi. Okay, a spell card that unconsciously releases a bunch of hearts that you most certainly want to avoid. The speedy hearts decelerate at certain distances and clump. But however, they don't disappear. By the way, she doesn't even seem to realize she's releasing Danmaku. The fleeing opponents aren't in her field of view either. She has a goofy face on. Whatever could she be thinking of? Wow, look at that. Huh. Super ego, Koishi. Bit thorny. Okay, a spell card that gathers all of the scattered hearts that don't disappear. This is a uniquely spell card that makes a set of release of the id. Without release of the id, super ego can't be activated or its density is low. Koishi makes a very straight face when using this, but I still can't tell what she's thinking about. Oh, right. Okay. That didn't even register for me. Philosophy of a hated person. Okay. A special spell card in which the only Dharma. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Okay. Koishi becomes thorny by further closing her mind. Koishi can only recognize Dharmaku or open space. She's hated because her philosophy doesn't allow the Dharmaku to synchronize with the environment. The Dharmaku becomes thorny because she closes her mind and refuses to acknowledge them. It means that hated creatures become hated by their Dharmaku. Dharmaku isn't our fault, but according to the philosophy of the hate, it's all the Dharmaku's fault. The hate don't admit their own guilt. Also, and I, who happen to be involved with the spell card of the hate, and I'm nothing less than troubled. Wow, look at that. Sakuya Iza Yoi, Lunar Clock, Illusion Image Lunar Clock. A spell card that stops time and arranges knives in ridiculous ways. Or actually, I don't know if time actually stops or not. It's just the knives suddenly appear and Sakuya teleports. Wow. You only need to give the illusion that it's time stopping, isn't it? Made Secret, Killing Doll. Alright, a spell card where thrown knives suddenly change direction. Sakuya teleports to. Oh boy. Oh wow, okay. Void Inflation Square. A spell card that stops time and randomly scatters knives. From my perspective, I'm suddenly being surrounded by a ridiculous number of knives. It's interesting to imagine someone setting up knives while time is stopped. It's high density at a level where it's really hard to dodge. She's in complete capture mode. Yeah, but I'd like to see what she has like when she's just setting up knives. When she's setting up the knives just once. Sakuya, cute Chibiya Sakuya here. Deflation World. Alright. A mysterious spell card that manifests the past and future of thrown knives at the same time. The knives can only fly straight ahead, so the past and future form a straight line. In the end, it's the same as the laser, isn't it? Yeah. Tunnel effect. A spell card that manifests past and future of thrown knives similar to Deflation World, but time runs in reverse on this one. Oh, I see. Yeah. Alright, Esoterica Great Thaumaturgy. Sanae time. A unique spell card that sets the stage for a miracle to occur. Even though it's a ceremony for preparation, it turns out to be rather clever Danmaku. Basically, whenever I recite great magic spells, the recitation always leaves me wide open. At those times, if I could turn the recitation itself into a spell card, I'd be killing two birds with one stone. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at these patterns, man. Damn. Right. Wonder. Daytime guest star Sanae Koichi worried about gamma rays. A miracle to greatly increase the brightness of the stars, making them visible even during daytime. Really? Okay, okay. For a miracle that comes during the single spell card, it's pretty plain. Alright. A miracle that splits the sea. Sea opening Moses' miracle. Good for catching fish, but there aren't any seas in Gentokia, so this is just an image. Oh man. Yasuka's Divine Wind. A spell card in which winds. Oh wow, look at that. The eye of the tornado right there. If it was just stirring up wind, the Tengu could do it. Oh yeah, Sanae at the center, yeah. Sanae's wind is completely uniform with no inconsistency. The Tengu is strong and sloppy, but it seems like there's a lot of plain miracles. Ha! Miracle fruit. Devil fruit? Alright. A miracle that turns sour things in this world sweet. This is amazing. It feels like a miracle. So what's up with people throwing seeds of that miracle at people? Oh man. Firebird Flying Phoenix. Moko time. Fujiwara no Moko. This flying spell card throws out a big yakitori. Swing the arm downward and the birds fly in that direction. Spread the arms out. Birds flying over a wide area. It's got the power and the books. It's a spell card I like. What can I say for someone this strong for a human? In the end, I enjoyed the yakitori, I guess. By the way, I think yakitori with sweet soy sauce are delicious. Wow, man, look at that. Moko. Alright. Hollow Giant. Woo. Director. Yeah, I think we're near the end actually. Already, yeah. Well, I mean, it has been 2 hours as expected. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, too good, man. Alright, yo, woo! Man, directing her hands down and claw marks come from running. She's got so many spell cards. That blue bar, right? You know what? That's a massive compliment to me, man. The fact that you guys enjoy listening to me, like, read. Yapping is one thing, but reading, I appreciate that, man. She's got many spell cards that look cool with those big actions. I think a little exaggeration, liven things up. Everlasting Phoenix's Tail, Fujiwara no Moko. A resurrection elixir used a lot in the outside world, I hear. Handy. Yeah, price handy. Phoenix down, bro. Hey. A spell card flame from the great firebird's tail. The flames, rather than being hot, actually feel like a gentle bullets of light. Of course, you'd sure lose if you get hit. So I wonder if phoenixes are long-tailed fowl. Okay. Fowl? False. Wait, that's pronounced fowl, right? Englishman. Muzukashi. Fujiyama volcano. I had thought that the erupting bullets are the images of an erupting volcano, but they were actually the images of a setting sun. I hear red explosions right before the eyes cover the area with color, red, that kind of feeling. Though I think volcanic eruptions may be stronger. Possessed by Phoenix. 37.5 degrees Celsius with a slight fever. Right. Good practice for you. Reading bedtime stories to your future. Not wrong. Yo, Jeremiah, I like that. A spell card that possesses her with a phoenix and comes attacking at point blank. For a while, it's a card that can let me experience what Moko feels as a learning experience. It's not bad to carry wings once in a while. Wow. Impossible shooting. Is that for real? Oh my god. Well, Satsuga Phoenix, man. Alright, Danmaku that repeats the imperishable shooting. Danmaku that repeats the cycle of ruin and rebirth is the ultimate Danmaku. It derives from some shape, but eventually returns to its original form. The root of evasion must be found in between. I call it Danmaku shape memorization type. It's the Danmaku fitting for Moko, who dies and resurrects. There it is. Danmaku also dies and resurrects, and will probably repeat again and again. It traps people within the Danmaku as they resurrect. In gaps weren't prepared in between, the Danmaku loses meaning and becomes a graveyard where only ghosts live. Everyone probably thinks of various things when they create their spell cards. Wow. Look at these patterns. Beautiful, man. That's a good question, Krim. That is a very good question. Guys, a 1 if you already read it, a 2 if you're new. A 2 if this is your first time reading it. A 1 if you've read it, a 2 if you're new. Curious. Magic sign, milk you. Oh, Marisa time. All right, me. It's not that time. We are almost at the end, I guess. Marisa at the end, yeah. All right, a spell card that solely depends. I want. This is gonna be like a chunky chapter. Oh, you guys have read it. No, oh, okay. Some of you haven't. Yeah. All right. Nice. Fair enough. Nathan. Oh, totally understandable. Nice, man. Yeah, this is mandatory reading, man. Marisa reading her own spell card is beautiful, bro. Alright, spell card that solely depends on the star pieces floating about. It seems to get hit by everyone, but as a matter of fact, there's a problem that its strength is affected by the concentration of star particles. It can't become a finisher. Black magic event horizon. Tiring. My slave type. It seems to be only capable of using slaves that just go around me in circle. This spell card represents the difficulty that this limited motion can make. I've got a long way to go. Damn. Very happy to hear that, Soup, man. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Love sign. Master Spark. Me fun. A super fire power shot that penetrates the opponent. This feels good, so I use it most often. However, feeling good leaves you open. So there's a problem of making the Danmaku difficult. For your information, I'm using the mini Hakero to create the laser. I'm researching how to modify it for a Scatter Master Spark. Even if the strength goes down, Scattered is more powerful because that's what Danmaku is. Nice. Hey, hello there, PC Rockfella. Welcome. Damn, look at that. Light blast, shoot the moon. By the way, the reason we got this big treat for me today is because I'll be traveling to California for Touhou Fest next Wednesday. So you guys better pick up the slack in my ads. Yo, Krim. First of all, enjoy, have fun, meet everyone, man, and let us know how it goes. Safe travels too, and thank you so much for today, man. I appreciate it big time. This was meant to be split into into 2 streams, right? But we were like, oh, if we do part 1 now, would we do part 1 the next week, or would we start the splits from the week after that because Krim is traveling? So yeah. But that's why we did all of it in one go. But again, the goal was absolutely smashed today, thanks to you guys. So I have hopes for next week as well, man, that you guys will be cooking too. Thank you, man. All right. A spell card with Danmaku thrown towards the ground to emit linear light towards sky. Impact, I crammed light magic into my light bullets using Alice's exploding dolls as a reference. I'm not cruel, so I don't shape them into humans. So, blazing star. A spell card in which a backwards master spark is used as acceleration to fly through the sky. It feels good to fly at extreme speed. I wonder if the Tengu are like that too. However, it's quite frightening to tackle at high speeds, at that speed, especially within forests or buildings. Star sign, Dragon Meteor. A spell card in which a master spark is shot downwards to float to shoot from a position of complete safety is so much fun. It's hard to hit with the laser, but that doesn't matter. Even if you lose a spell card battle, you win if you feel good. It's a game after all. The game isn't there to entertain you. You enjoy the game yourself. Maybe when you reach the point when you can enjoy anything, you can see the true glamour of the spell card for the first time. Damn, bro. Oh. And that will be all afterward. And with several of the represented spell cards down, the tea is ready. There are many more spell cards that I've seen, but I think I'll take a break and organize my thoughts for a bit. Research can't start without a thought process. Listing and organizing is important, but to make it worthwhile to oneself requires thought. First, I explain what the term spell card means. Spell cards are rules that change murder into a game. And the point is to show off your power by going easy on your opponent. But it is a game, each creature's abilities, memories, and thoughts are vividly expressed. That's why even just watching a spell card battle can be entertaining. It is not too fast to say that a spell card describes the user. Now, when talking about spell cards, it is a must to know the difference between the theatrical type and the other type. A theatrical type is a spell card that prioritizes visual aesthetics over attacking. Although this book doesn't follow a strict classification, any attacks I felt could be used for leisure without an opponent were classified as theatrical types, like Danmaku, Bounded Field, and Imperishable Shooting. Most theatrical types tend to mirror the ability of the user, so it's fun to watch. These kind of Danmaku exist for no reason other than the basic idea behind the spell card rule, to entertain, right? Excuse me. The purpose was to annihilate the enemy. Theatrical Danmaku are complete nonsense. Next, let's look at the Danmaku other than theatrical types. Slave types make something other than yourselves shoot. Dolls, ghosts, sometimes even other yokai use as slaves. Marisa. The field of attack becomes much larger and the cost performance is rather high, but it requires a high standard level of skill from the user. I'm still in the middle of researching this type. She really wants that, right? Stress types severely limit the freedom of the opponent. They include sight and motion varieties, as well as combination of both. Because of that, the attack patterns are quite simple, so as long as the opponent doesn't give in the pressure of restriction, the spell card is easy. Bug types are Danmaku of random showers of random colors. There are too many colors, it isn't very pretty. Weak creatures tend to use it. There are others, like doping types, which increases one's own physical strength, fractal types, which maintain a specific shape, and a number of other patterns. It seems that by placing Danmaku under the spell card rules, the rule limits the freedom of the user, but that isn't true. To be unrestricted means to be able to do anything. On the contrary, that means the immediate pursuit of the best, which in turn destroys variation. They're all meta slaves. If one were free, they only need to pursue the most efficient, most effective. Meta slaving. Which I am too. Destiny dropped this day or something. I'm waiting for everyone to make the most meta build. Let's go, baby. Oh man, therefore in a world without rule, Danmaku is nonsense. Now then, you've seen a variety of spell cards by humans and yokai, but I recognize it immediately because that is me. I'd like you to read the book, and I would like to think of what Danmaku I like. Then again, I'm not certain whether I'll make this book public or not. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Is that what meta stands for? Or is that like an after the fact acronym? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? The most efficient tactics available. Is that what meta means? Oh my god, dude. I did not know it was an acronym. It's like DPS, where everyone just says DPS and then you find out that it means... No, man. No. I did not know. Wow, what the hell? That is crazy. Right. Well, no. Okay, it looks like there are people in chat that didn't know, man. God damn. I thought meta was... I know it's capitalized, right? But I thought meta was a word, bro. That's crazy. Obviously, I know what it means. I didn't know it was an acronym. Damn, bro. That's wild. Whoa. Today we learned, guys. Today we learned. That is crazy. Oh my god. Most efficient tactics available. Oh, beautiful one to end it off on, man. Afterward. Yep, this is Zun, the one in charge of the afterward. But I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. Most efficient tactics available. Crazy, man. Yeah. Oh, I know what GOAT means, because one, I love Muhammad Ali, and two, I watch a lot of NBA, right? The greatest of all time. I know that. The GOAT, yeah. Yeah, but that's a different type of meta though, isn't it? Yeah, this meta is different to that meta, I guess. So, makes sense. Wow. Today I learned, man. Alright. Thank you very much for your patronage in acquiring this book. How should I say this? This is an extremely rare book that only presents Danmaku. I don't believe there are any other books like this at all. My apologies to those who expected a walkthrough or a source compilation, but this book is nothing of the sort. I believe the internet can take care of such tasks nowadays. What am I writing in the book that's published by Strategy Guide Publishers? New artists can be found on the internet as well. Ultimately speaking, practical information is all found more efficiently on the internet would be the way things are now. But then, what are the values of books from this era, especially those that correlate with games? Do you guys remember the days of strategy guide, like physical strategy guides? I had a Pokemon Emerald one once, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy, man. I think they should be books that you choose to own. I believe such books can be described as books that aren't finished after one read, books that aren't finished after a bit of research, but books that are usually in the shelf but peacefully looked through for your mind's leisure. Yeah, man. Yeah. They were nicely they were nice to feel and hold and read, like Zin is saying. Yeah. Wow, man. To exact the aesthetic value, I got rid of all the tiring strategy advice and setting explanation in this book. It's even elaborately fully colored. Now, not for studying the game, not useful for references, but a book that Danmaku lovers would want to have. I wish this book to be something of that sort. Recently, commentary playthroughs of video games have been popular. I guess the problem of copyright used to... Yo, speaking of which, man. Through these videos, it's possible to observe a variety of players play a variety of games. Moreover, it becomes possible to use their opinions as feedback towards the game towards the work in progress. However, that is one alluring trap that must be avoided. Like arcades and when playing with friends, the reason these videos are popular is because the entertainment value lies within the observation of the player. Bro, Zun with the meta commentary. Well, see, that's another use of meta, right? Completely different to most efficient tactic available. Meta commentary on playthroughs and gameplay. Yeah. Because the entertainment value lies in the observation of the player. To observe the effects of these playthroughs with the practical eye might mean at worst the demise of video culture. The sole pursuit of practicality never leads to the most practical idea. I wish for this book to be read like those commentary playthrough videos. And now you have me, a commentary playthrough streamer, reading it on stream. Talk about meta! Marisa seems to be hard at work discovering the most practical things, but I wonder how she'll use this information. Kanashi of the Hakure Zun. You know, I'm gonna end that. We end it on this, man, on Necro Fantasy. Let's go. Meta-analysis, my beloved, man. Beautiful. And we got beer at the end. Grimoire of Marisa. Lovely, lovely. And guys, there you have it. Did we finish the entire thing? No! We were one away from finishing the entire 2 playlists, man. Lovely, lovely. In fact, I guess if you didn't listen to this, we would have finished it. Yeah. That's what, tell me. Oh, well, Nathan, I gotta say, not streaming, right? But I watched a lot of Let's Plays and playthroughs when I was younger. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't know if it was 2009. But like, I'm thinking, you know, Achievement Hunter from back in the day. Whenabouts was that? Like, I used to watch this stuff, man. What else was it? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Let's Plays back in the day. Now things have become more streaming, right? Like versus video. Well, sorry, versus videos. Videos has their own place as well, but still. But right, guys, what a session! What a session! I believe that's actually all we have. Oh, Dash, absolutely, absolutely. Remember that, yeah. Oh man, I believe that's actually all we have for the YouTube section, because now we'll be going on to music, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, is it? Or do we have some in music? I don't know. Kenzo or Kagura, I see some of these are earlier ones. Let me know. No, this might be gameplay. No, I think it is gameplay, right? Oh, everything is Twitch. Okay. Kenzo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you big time. All right. Yeah. Okay, Krim. Perfect. Got you. Right. Krim, thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate you big time for solo funding that read through. Appreciate it massively. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my read along as well. You guys didn't notice the 2 hours go by. I genuinely did not notice the 2 hours go by, man. That was crazy. We will now be heading on over to Twitch for the music section. We are just going to chill with some music. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to follow here. And then right after the stream, I will be uploading it on to the VOD channel, which I will also drop here in case you haven't subscribed. And that's actually it for today. I am taking a bit of an evening off to chill today because I have some admin work to catch up on and just taking a break in general. So yes, here we go. So no evening stream today, just the Touhou stuff. Yeah. All right, so guys, thank you very much. This is going to be, oh, by the way, in case we finish early, Asif is actually streaming a HoloLive later today. So you guys go subscribe to him too. I believe he's starting very, very soon, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yo, Ernest, sorry, man, taking an evening off to get some admin work done, but I will let you know exactly when. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of heads up and notice when we do Path to Nowhere. So no worries. You will have that heads up there. Right. Thank you very much, you guys. I will see you over on Twitch. This is going to be Shabir from Velo City, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Otsubella, everyone. Take it easy. Good night. Bye-bye. Otsu.